Hey guys, and welcome back to the Salford City career mode. Today we're up to episode 5 of season 3. Been a very good season so far. We are currently sitting equal first on the table with Fulham. We did have a very big month last month, playing quite a few of the top teams fighting for that promotion spot. So the fact we came away with so many points in that month and still managed to be tied with Fulham is very happy with how that is. I'm a bit disappointed we couldn't beat Fulham. We also had a Carabao Cup final, quarter-final, I think, against Manchester City. We ended up beating on pens, so a very, very good episode for us all in all last month. We went fully undefeated for the entire month, which is really good. Hopefully this month we can pick up a couple of extra points, a couple of big points anyway. We do have a couple of, I think, lower ranked teams this month in terms of Reading, Charlton, Wigan and Middlesbrough. I'm not really sure where they are all on the table at the moment. We'll have a quick look at where they're all standing as we speak. So Reading at 12th, Wigan at 15th, Charlton at 18th, and Middlesbrough at 19th. So I would say it's a very comfortable month for us, and hopefully we can pick up a lot of points this month as well. Hopefully Wilson can really pick up some goal-scoring form. He's now pushed up into that 5th spot, really caught up quick to some of the goal leaders. Pookie and Lee really running away with it for Norwich and Fulham. So yeah, big month ahead for us. I'll send forward here today, and we should have a youth squad monthly report. I do believe, yeah, monthly scout report. So a quick look at this before we move on forward to the first game. Hopefully there's a couple of good players come in. 72 to 94. Ooh, and there's another defender. I think so. We'll sign him anyway. And Harvey Price. Nothing too special there. All right. So we've got another defender. Jesus, we have so many defenders. I literally don't think we need to sign any coming forward. What was this guy's name? Ollie Mason. 17 right back. Wow. Really good aggression, good acceleration, good jumping, good strength, decent stamina. Could definitely be a good right back replacement because Bailey's a little bit too tall and not that fast. So we could actually train Ollie Mason really quickly as well. Does have a decent value. So he's someone I'm definitely interested in, and he is got good aggression as well, which is, I think, a very important stat for fullbacks for winning the ball. So yeah, that's currently how everything is looking at the moment. If anything pops up, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys for kick-off against Reading. Game day here against Reading. We have made one change for this game. That's Williams came in for Bailey at centre-back, just because I wanted to give Williams and Bailey a good rotation between them. So I think Morris will be the one we play as much as we can. Being so young, I really want to push that development for him. Wilson, I'm expecting quite a goal at least from him today. We should have quite a few games coming up where I expect quite a few goals from all of our players, because the teams we are playing, not the best, not the worst, but we do need to make the most of these lower ranked teams and score some goals to catch up to Fulham's goal difference. Hopefully they can go in there and score some goals, hopefully they can keep a clean sheet, and I'll see you guys for half time.
Over the defenders for the forward to chase. What a good interception. Must be a goal. That's a great finish for the first goal of the day.
Well, that's a poacher's goal. Maybe not his most spectacular, but an important one here.
Another angle on it here.
Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
So the first goal is 1-0.
Goal for the visitors.
Good position for the cross. Saved by the keeper. Can't hang on to the ball.
Half time and the score is 1-0 to Salford. What a really I would say pretty dominating half from Salford this game so far. Morris has been incredible at centre back. I've not seen such a dominant performance at centre back in this entire career mode. He has won. I think he's literally made 3 tackles out of 3 as well, which has been very impressive. The goal scored by Wilson, quite lucky, not going to lie, pretty lucky goal. Did come from Morris winning the ball at centre-back. In terms of stats-wise, we've had the 1 shot, 1 on target, 51% possession to 49. Both teams really not creating that many chances, but I would say we've looked like the more dangerous team in general. Match rating-wise, Wilson 8.4, midfield mostly solid 7s, Appiah and Matondo just missing out on that 7 rating with a 6.9. Defense-wise, Morris and Williams both with 7s, Bolton with 7 and Bernabeu with 6.8. Tackles-wise, Morris 3 out of 3 tackles. Not only is that the most tackles I've seen in a game in a half. That's the most tackles I've seen any player make in one game, I'm pretty sure. 3 out of 3 as well. So hopefully Morris can continue winning the ball for us in that centre back position. Hopefully that can go there in the second half, pick up a massive win, and I'll see you guys for full time.
And here we go, the referees. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Ferguson. Bolton. Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. Turnbull. Here's a chance. Well taken goal. Good possession for them now. Now they're 2 in front.
Well, he was on his toes. The defenders were on the heels. Good take.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for the visitors.
Lim. Don't think for the supporters. They want to keep singing.
Yeah, I think a few of them will be out on the town tonight. After
Full time and Salford defeat, rating 2-0. What a very good performance from the players. Very happy with how they did play today. Wilson, like I did say at the start of the game, I did expect him to score at least a goal today, and he managed to get a second, which is really nice. He's starting to really hit some nice goal scoring form for us, which is really important because I was starting to struggle to really find a striker replacement for Wilson. So very happy he started to really hit some form. 4 shots, 2 on target, 57% possession, 43% possession. No shots for them. Once again, where teams really struggling to score against us. Our defense is really solid at the moment. Wilson with 9.4, Turnbull 8.6, Bakuna and Ferguson 8.2 and 8.9. Morris with an 8.2, just the 3 out of 3 tackles, played very well. Everyone else pretty much solid 7s. Magnus with the 6.2 coming on as a sub, really didn't get involved that much, so not really surprised he didn't get a high enough rating at all. Quick post-match interview as well. Fulham defeated Bristol 4-1 as well, so as I was a bit disappointing, I thought Bristol held Fulham to 2-1 at half-time, and then Fulham just ran away with it in the second half. With 2 goals to secure the win, Wilson was the hero today. Any thoughts? An overall great performance. The entire team deserves the credit for the result. It's clear that Wilson stood out today, but Salford is a club that always puts the group before the individual. Salford City is unbeaten so far in the EFL League Championship, but confident to keep the streak rolling. We have what it takes. The least we can do in our next match is draw, so we have what it takes to keep the streak going. Coming into this one, there wasn't much between your side and Reading. Did you have any doubts you'd come away with the win? Salford City always wins. I always expect to win. The only real question is by how much. Thank you. We'll take no more questions. Very happy with that conference. I didn't really have any issues with that. Magnus, I can see, is probably a bit disappointed here. Thanks, man, Painter. I know he's still happy. That's good. Glad he's happy. He's manages a rotation player at the moment, which is, I'm sure he's a bit disappointed about, but that's the only role we have for him at the moment. So Morris now growing up to a 76 rating. Really good for us. He's almost up to full 80s across all his defending stats, which is really good. Hopefully these other 2 youth players can develop really nicely for next season, which will be really nice. Simulate forward here to the next game. It's got a quick training session here as well, again, because we have a 2-week break, I suppose. Carding out to a 59. Morris still growing very nicely. Kelly still slowly growing. I don't know. I really hope he has good 4-star, like good. Skill with some weak foot will be very important. I'll simulate for here. I think the next game is against Wigan. So I'll simulate forward here to the next game. If anything pops up, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day here against Wigan. This is a game that I think is more important than a lot of games because Wigan beat us to the title by 1 point. And I want us to go to Wigan today and demolish them. I want us to score at least 2 or 3 goals against them. We are the far better team, and I think we were the far better team last season as well. I want us to go there, pick up a massive result. Wilson, bit of goal scoring form, prove he was the best goal scorer last year. Hopefully he can go out there this season, continue that, and do the same thing for us. Defense, once again, need to prove they are the best there is, and I think they are at the moment in the championship, so hopefully we can continue that. We need to go out there and pick up a massive win, and I'll see you guys for half-time.
And so the match is. Here's the lineup for Wigan Athletic. Pretty well balanced this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1.
Wonderful chance. He's going to be angry with himself, Lee, having failed to take that chance so early in the game.
Well, the first chance of a game is important, but the first goal, sometimes it comes, you're not expecting it.
Well, I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Lee. They do know that if results go their way, they could end the day. He's got to score! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
The opening goal of the game then. And news coming through of a goal. Ferguson. I must say, this looks promising. Wilson. Not really the ideal clearance. A case of foiling the opposition. Can he take the chance? Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, you can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. What an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, let's have a look at it again. We know it's good from dead balls. Could the keeper do better? I'm not so sure. I'd like to give the credit to the scorer. What a good free kick that is. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So 2-0 now. Let's join Alan McAnally. Individual quality coming to the fore.
Half time and Salford are beating Wigan 2-0. What a dominating first half that was from us. We destroyed them in the first 15-20 minutes. Went 2 goals ahead really early on. Wilson scoring really early, which is really nice. I'm glad he's starting to really hit some nice run of form, scoring some goals for us. Really caught up to the goal scoring leaders in the championship as well, which is really impressive to see. In terms of other results, I think Fulham were 1-0 down to Brentford, but it looks like they've come back and are now 2-1 ahead. So once again, Fulham looks like they're going to be winning, taking all their points, which is not surprising. Us, in terms of this result against Wigan, 7 shots, 4 on target, 65% possession to 35, utter domination of possession and shots, and also goals being 2-0. Player ratings wise, Matondo with 8.9 has been really good, Matan at 8.9, Wilson at 8.2, defense solid 7s except for Bolton who just missed out with 6.9. Timble and Ferguson with mid-7s as well. Just an all-in-all very solid performance from the entire team, and hopefully they can keep it up in the second half. Hopefully we can pick up a couple more goals, because I really want to put it to Wigan after last season's disappointing 1-point loss to the title. So if we can go out there in the second half, do a solid, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Intense battle so far. Mukudi with it. And played in. Well, you can see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close though.
Well, it was definitely worth a chance. Just got the technique a little bit off.
They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Can he deliver accurately? Firing it towards goal. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper.
Full time and Salford defeat Wigan 2-0. A very important result because I really wanted to show Wigan that we were the better team last season, and we were very unlucky not to pick up the title last season, and that's exactly what we did out there today. We went out there and destroyed Wigan. A bit unfortunate we couldn't get another goal in the second half. It was a very scruffy second half, not really too much to show in the second half anyway. I don't know why I clicked on that. I meant to click on advance. Sorry. Wilson once again picking up. I think it was both goals. I believe was both goals. No, Matan got the other goal. Oh, the free kick. When he lined up for that free kick, I honestly was just like, he's going to score this, and he did. And I was so happy. We finally scored our first free kick of the whole career mode. First free kick by Matan. Shots, stats wise. 9 shots, 6 on target, 67% possession. They're 3 shots, none on target, 33% possession. So all in all, a very dominating performance. Player ratings wise, Matan with a 9.1, Matondo with an 8.9, Wilson with 8.4, Turnbull with an 8.1, Ferguson with 8.1. Defense mid solid 7s. Everyone else that came on as subs just 6s because they didn't really get involved that much. And Appy at 6.7 didn't really get involved too much either. In terms of other results, I believe Fulham destroyed Brentford 4-1. So Fulham are not going to be dropping points. This is going to be Fulham. Fulham is our Wigan this season, and hopefully we can really clinch a nice, interesting title push for this season. Some seasons unbeaten so far in the FA League Championship, but you're confident to keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason. There's a good reason why we're unbeaten for 18 matches. Our defense is rock solid. Coming into this one, there wasn't much between your side and Wigan Athletic. Did you have any doubts you come away with the win? Salford City always wins. I always expect to win. The only real question is by how much. You were able to close the game out before half-time. Are you pleased with how things looked for your side in the second half? We deserved this result. Despite not scoring in the second half, we did our job end to end, and we deserved this result. I'm very happy with how we looked out there. Thank you to no more questions. I like that response. That was a good response. In terms of, we got an email here from Thomas. To show the lack of playing opportunities is harming my career. I want to get away and make a new start. Please let me leave so I can play more games. Wow. Thomas has put in a transfer request, so Thomas will be leaving us. Okay. Very disappointing because he has been a very important sub for us as well. Carter growing, Morris still growing nicely. Very happy with how everybody's growing at the moment. Man, that's disappointing. Thomas is leaving. So we do need to bring in a striker this transfer window coming out just as a rotation because we don't have a backup striker at the moment. So that's a little bit disappointing. Charlton game coming up here. We're going to make a few changes for this game. So Thomas, you might as well come out. Armstrong, you're going to be the sub now for striker. Even though Wilson doesn't get subbed that often. So Bailey's going to come in for Williams. Bakuna will start over Turnbull. Maybe we go Magnus and Bakuna. Like that. Yeah, we'll do Magnus and Bakuna like that. Matan and Matondo. Actually, we might even start... What's stamina-wise there? We'll start the front line as it normally is. We can always bring Turnbull on if we need. So that's how the team's going to line up for this game against... Who is it? Charlton. So, home game against Charlton. I'll see you guys for kickoff. Home game here against Charlton. Hopefully we can go out there and pick up a massive result. We have had a good month so far, picking up 2 back-to-back wins. And Wilson really starting to find some goal-scoring form this month as well. Hopefully he can continue that today against Charlton. We want him to score a couple more goals. Bailey back in the squad for Williams. The young captain taking over the reins once again. So hopefully he can go out there and have a good performance as well. Hopefully the midfield change of Bakuna and Magnus can still create quite a few chances. If not, we'll bring in Turnbull and Ferguson pretty early on in the second half. Best of luck to the lads. Hopefully they can go out there and do us a solid. And I'll see you guys for halftime.
Might really be able to trouble them here. Williams. Well, it might still work out for them. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. But he has clear options in the middle. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, that's in the remit of any referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do, so the player can receive...
I'm going to jump in here, but it looks like we've picked up a serious injury. And this is not good because it's Bernabé, who's our best left back in the club at the moment, which is very, very frustrating. And we got another injury. This is the second injury we've had in this entire career mode. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. I am worried it will be a serious injury, knowing how this game is. So Bernabé was really good there. Morris will have to go left back, and Williams will come in. So back to Williams, Bailey, and then Morris at left back. Hopefully he can do a really good job there. That is a massive loss for us. Absolutely massive loss. Hopefully we can go out there, pick up a goal, because we've really struggled to pick up a goal. We've only got, 6 or 7 minutes before half-time. So hopefully they can go out there and pick up a big result. Pick up a few goals before the end, and I'll see you guys for half-time.
Teammates waiting inside the area, and a no-nonsense clearance.
Half time here and still 0-0. We haven't really created too many chances at all, which is a little bit frustrating. Hopefully we can do that in the second half. But the injury to Bernabé is very devastating for us, which is one thing I'm a bit frustrated about so far. In terms of team, we might actually change to a 3-back formation now that we have the 3 best centre backs on the field. So we're going to change to a 3-4-1-2. We're going to have Appiah, Bolton, Bacuna, Magnus, then we're going to have Williams, Morris, Bailey like this. Yep, just like that. Bacuna, Magnus, and then Matondo and Wilson up front. We're going to have them this way around as well, so Wilson's on his strong foot. In terms of instructions, stay central, stay forward, get him behind. Stay central, stay forward, target man. Stay forward, get in the box for crosses. Get in behind, get in the box for crosses. Appiah, get in behind, get in the box for crosses. Magnus, cover centre. Bacuna, cover centre. We are going to bring on, I think, Turnbull and Ferguson probably pretty quickly in the second half if we can. Probably for Matan and Appiah. Move Magnus out to the left. See how we go. But that's how the team is looking at the moment. Hope we can go out there and pick up a win in the second half. We're also going to chuck on a quick tactic here of that and fast build up. So hope we can go out there and pick up a goal. Be really important. Then I'll change back defensively if we can pick up a goal really early on. But until then, that's how the team is looking. Hope they can go there in the second half, pick up that win, and I'll see you guys for full time.
So they get the ball rolling. Looking ahead to another game coming up for you from the Championship live on EA TV. It's Charlton Athletic facing Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Targets to aim at. It has to be. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, just look at this. Just look at the strength. Just look at the determination. Fending players off, and a brilliant finish too.
Has restarted 1-0 here.
Half and convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little. Start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
So now the corner.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can the players do theirs? They need an equaliser.
Driven in the corner. Will he play it in? Surely! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, when you come to a game, you want to see skill like this. It's absolutely brilliant dribbling. The defender, he's all over the place. What a goal.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Patient build-up at the moment. It might be. And this time, it's in. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee.
What can he do from here? Ferguson. Turnbull. Wilson. Read it magnificently and intercepted. He's got to score! Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Cannot believe he's kept that out of the net. Absolutely amazing.
Wilson. It's a weighted pass. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? An attack full of promise. It's there for him. They This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, here's the replay with the clock ticking down. Has he won the game for his team? Cool, calm and collected. He deserves that. Brilliant finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Holy God, that's full time. What a massive win that was for Salford. 2-1 win against Charlton. We went 1-0 down really like mid-second half, and I cannot believe that we came back to win that game 2-1. I honestly thought the game was over. And then a beautiful little flick on from Matan to Wilson to finish it off right at the end of the game. I don't even know what to say about that game. That was such a frustrating game to watch. We created so many chances as well. Matondo scoring a goal. I'm very happy with how he played today. Moved him up to striker really early on after Bernabé picked up the injury. This is a brilliant goal by Charlton, by the way. Like the goal was a bit bullshit how it went through the guy's body for him to turn around and then flick it in. But we won, and I am very surprised we won this game. Goal for Wilson, a goal for Matondo. They had the goal offside. I didn't even really see what happened here because I was doing something else. But I thought we just gave away the lead once we equalised, and I was just so disappointed. But then I realised it was offside. In terms of the stats, 7 shots, 5 on target. They're 3 shots, 3 on target. 57% possession to 43. So all in all, I feel like we did deserve the win. Player ratings wise, Matan with a 9.3, Matondo and Wilson with 8.6 and 8.2. Midfield solid 7s, defence solid 7s. Bernabé 7 until he got injured. Bolton was 7. Appiah with 6.5. Didn't really get involved too much at all. But very happy with the result, and I'm glad we picked up that win, because if we lost that game, that would have been pretty much season for Fulham. So the fact we picked up a win there, very, very important. We'll have a quick interview here as well. Regrettably, Bernabé picked up an injury today, and making him unavailable for the next 3 months. How will this impact your squad selection? It won't be easy. Bernabé is a key player in our tactic plans. It won't be easy without him, but I expect my team will work hard to ensure that his absence isn't felt. Salford City is unbeaten so far in the EFL League Championship. You're confident to keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason. There's a good reason why we're unbeaten for 19 matches. Our defence is rock solid. It was a very tight match right until the end. Your team managed to score the winner in the last minutes of the match. Luck was on your side, don't you think? Luck had nothing to do with it. We were clearly the better team. We created chances throughout the game, and we won the match. Luck had nothing to do with it. We were unlucky for not scoring earlier. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Take no more questions. Oh, that was the most stressful game I've ever seen. Boston, let's get some more up, and I'll see my future here. Still have your place in the squad. You're the backup rotation keeper. Transfer offer for Thomas. From Fulham as well. How long has his contract got? Let's delegate it. Yeah, let's delegate it. Start the offer at 4.7. Don't go lower than 3.5. Start it. Let's do that. See what we get. He's grown very nicely, so there's a bit of potential. Player injury after 3 months. Suffered a lateral collateral ligament injury. 3 months. Wow. We need a left back to be brought in at some point. That is a devastating loss. I think Led can play left back as well, I believe. Right back, right mid. Do we bring old Toure back into the team for a couple of games? Here's why he's here. So Toure's going to come in. Lard's going to be there. Turnbull can come back in for Magnus. Matan, Ferguson for Pacuna. Leave the front four how it is. That was such a stressful game. We're going to have a Middlesbrough game just a couple of games later as well. Transfer for Thomas, 3 mil from Freiburg. Delegate it. Started off at 4.8. Don't go lower than 3.5. See what they say there. I doubt we're going to get any decent offers in for him, but we'll see what happens there. Quick move on through a couple more days. Like everybody is coming in for Thomas. Jesus. I'm making sure we get a good amount for him as well. 4.8. Don't go lower than 3.5. I know he's transfer listed, but he still is a very crucial player, and I honestly don't mind if we get a decent amount for him. So now we've got Middlesbrough. Home to Middlesbrough. I don't know who Fulham have, but this is a very important game. Team is fully fit, except for Mate, Matondo, and Appiah and Wilson, who are all quite low on stamina. So we might look at maybe, just for this game, having Appiah come off the bench, so we then have 3 attacking sub rotations for... Might bring... So that means we might move Matondo up front, maybe. I doubt it, because his stamina tends to die off really quick. We'll see how that's going. We'll start Andre for this game. Matan, Matondo, and Wilson. So hopefully we can go out there, pick up a massive win against Middlesbrough. And I'll see you guys for kickoff. Game day against Middlesbrough. Final game of the month as well. It's been a very good month. We've had 3 wins out of 3 after a very tight win against Charlton, being 2-1, scoring in the last second of the game. I want to go out here and have a dominating performance, end the month with a big win. It would be really nice for us to end this month with a massive win as well. Wilson has had an incredible month for us, and I hope he can end it with another couple of goals for us. It would be really nice as well. Hopefully we can go out there and do that. Defense has been solid. We got a couple of rotations because of the injury to Bernabei, so hopefully Toure can come in and continue what he left off before we brought in Bernabei. Best luck to the lads. Hopefully they can go out there and pick up a massive result, and I'll see you guys for half time.
The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them.
Turnbull. Now here is a chance for them. Very, very close. Just past the post.
Well, I think half the crowd, you know, thought that was going to nestle in the corner of the net there. The manager just trying to get his message across down there. They weren't far off take.
Bolton. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession. Referee's given them a free kick. In a real position of some danger to the opposition.
I think he fancies this, you know. He's so capable from this distance.
So close, the post. Ferguson. A great chance to go in front. Hit the post, back into play. The build-up is patient. What to finish here? That's an excellent shot from the keeper.
We all thought that was it, didn't we?
Half time and the score is 0-0 between Salford and Middlesbrough. I do not know how the score is 0-0. We have had so many chances to score in this game. Middlesbrough are just playing so many men behind the ball. It's so hard to break down. In terms of other results, Fulham are drawing 0-0 with Reading. So we need to make sure we pick up a result here, hoping they can drop at least some sort of points. Match facts wise, 65% possession to their 35, 7 shots, 4 on target to their 1. Absolutely nothing from them in this entire game. In terms of the form, we're going to go back to that 3-4-1-2 formation for the start of this half. Wilson, Matondo up front, Matan, Turnbull, Ferguson. Andre will play on the left, Bolton on the right. We'll take Toure off for Williams, so we'll play Morris, Williams, Bailey like this. Then we're going to have Matondo stay central, stay forward, getting behind. Wilson stay central, stay forward, target man, stay forward, get in the box. Bolton getting behind, get in the box. Andre getting behind, get into the box. Cover centre and cover centre, stay back. There we go. Alright, so hopefully we can go out there in the second half, get a couple of goals really early on, because I do not want to not win this game. Very big half for us. Hopefully we can go out there, pick up the 3 points, really important, and I'll see you guys for full time.
Test this for the player, Ferguson. Now Wilson. Not really tested to the full, the keeper that time.
Yeah, I think he saw it coming all the way, Martin. Yeah, the crowd sensing momentum is with their team here.
Seeing a team really defend Alan Smith.
Well, I know in some parts of the world they call this tactic lock-up shot.
Real chance! Richly deserved opening goal. A match that looked as though it might end frustratingly for them. They have been the better side throughout. And now they've got what they really have pushed for throughout, right from the first whistle. They've been the side that has attacked, that wanted to win the game. And they should go on and win it from here. And here is another angle on that goal.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Got some news for us of a goal at the Bristol City match.
It's a second goal for Bristol City. 77 minutes. 2-0.
Right on the spot there. Slung himself forward and headed the ball in.
Well, it takes a bit of bottle, a bit of courage. He had plenty.
It's a classy goal, Alan.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Restarting at 2-0. Now the countdown is to 10. Turnbull. Wilson. Threading it through. It's another one for them. They go further in front, and they are full value for this position. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Let's have another peek at that goal. Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Full time and Salford win 3-0 against Middlesbrough. I don't know what happened that second half because
As a match, it was
it did not look like we were going to score at all in that game. And then all of a sudden, we scored 3 goals. The first goal came because I went pretty much all out attacking, 3 back, everyone forward just to get this first goal. It wasn't a very pretty goal whatsoever by Turnbull, but it was a goal, which was the most important thing. And then I went I literally went park the bus, hoping just to grind out a victory, and then we scored 2 more goals with the long ball tactic right at the end of the game. So very happy with how the team has played, and Turnbull scoring 2 goals. Very happy with how he played in today's game. Very impressive performance from him, stepping up when we needed him to. 12 shots, 8 on target to 62% possession to 38 with the 1 shot for them. They didn't really create any threats against us in this game. Matondo at 9.4, Turnbull at 9.6, Wilson 8.2, 8 for Ferguson and 8.5 for Andre. 8.1 for Matan, and then everyone else pretty much solid 7. So Appia with a 6.9 as well, a little bit, just didn't quite get involved too much, but it was mainly going down the right hand side through Andre. All in all, it's a very dominating performance by the entire team. Very happy with how that did go. Fulham's game. Fulham dropped points. They draw 0-0 Reading. So we now go officially top of the table after this month. Oh, what an incredible month this was, and what an important win that was. Defence looked pretty solid today with chances from Middlesbrough not going through. Can the team manage without Benabé on a long run? Plenty of options. Today's result provides enough proof that there are no gaps in our squad, and we have plenty of options to deal with any challenges that come our way. Salford City's unbeaten so far in the EFL League Championship. You're confident to keep the streak rolling. We're unbeaten for a reason. There's a good reason why we're unbeaten for 20 matches. Our defense is rock solid, as just talked about. With two goals to secure a win, Turnbull was the hero today. Any thoughts? An overall great performance. The entire team deserves the credit for this result. It's clear that Turnbull stood out today, but Salford is a club that always puts the group before the individual. Thank you for taking no more questions. Oh, what an impressive win. What a really good win. And we are officially top of the table. 2 points clear of Fulham. So now the league is ours to lose. We have to win every single game this season to make sure we can win this title. Because I want to win this title so bad. Because we missed out on the title last season by a point, and I do not want us to lose it this season. This also allows us to draw one game and for them to catch us as well. In terms of goal difference, we have a quick look at the goal difference. We are 8 behind Fulham for goal difference. We're still undefeated. We are the only undefeated team left in the league. Bristol and Nottingham Forest are pretty much... We have a nice gap between us and third and fourth. So we can lose a couple of games here and really still be in that top 3 slot, which is really nice. We do have... West Brom's really close on our heels as well. We'll sim forward here just a couple of quick days to the end of the month. We should get a squad report here as well, just before the month ends. So, youth squad monthly report. Strachan 80 to 86. Dylan Kelly 85 to 94, looking like a really good player for us. We'll keep growing him nicely. Ben Johnson 85 to 91, really good potential for him. We might promote him to the senior team soon as a left back. Same as Oliver Anderson 82 to 88, looks to be a really solid player for us as well. Charlie Halls, he's dropped off heaps. We're going to release him. Marcus King's dropped off a little bit. Toby Carter 81 to 94, still looking like a very solid centre back for us if we can grow him. And Ollie Mason, 76 to 94, still looking like a very good right back for us. Hopefully we can train him up as well very nicely. Be really good to see. So we've got a couple of good youth players coming through, which is really important. Training injury. An injury occurred in training, unfortunately. Martin van der Voort suffered a medical collateral ligament. The initial assessment of our medical department is that he will be out for 2 months. Let me know if you want to change the lineup. Oh my god, we picked up another injury. Dude. What? So Van der Voort is out. Van der Voort is out. Matthews back in, and left end back onto the bench. We're forcing some subs here, forcing some rotation here, which is a little bit frustrating. But that is how the month's going to end. We finish 52nd on the table to Fulham on 50. I think Wilson now is really close to the goal up top for the top goal scorer with 11. So he's really come out of nowhere to catch those leaders. Very impressive month. Very happy with how everything did go. Just a quick wind up of the results as well before I do end off the episode. So wow, it's a busy month. So first game of the month, 2-0 against Reading, 2-0 against Wigan, 2-1 against Charlton, and 3-0 against Middlesbrough. So a very impressive month. Very happy with how the team did play. If you guys did enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like. Comment anything regarding the transfer window, because we have picked up a few injuries now with a couple of months out. So we do have January coming up. We might have to look at some loan deals for the rest of the season. But until then, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any further episodes. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.